Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Kamiki. It also tells of the wolf that risked all to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against a beast many times its size and banished the darkness. I'm getting shivers already, Blossoms and Wagamuffins. Literally, all the hairs are standing up. Whee! Look! Oh, and there's blooming flowers behind them. I want my wheelchair to do that. When I roll around, I want the flowers to just bloom. Yes. Very cool. I remember that. Oh! Okami! Which I also know is a pun in Japanese. It's a play on wolf and God. Okay, begin story. Yes. Let's go to options. Let's see what's in here. Options. It's been a while. I played a little bit of it a while ago, but this is gonna be like my first time playing a lot more of it. So I know some about this game. I know enough to know that I love it. But this is gonna be the first time that I'm actually gonna play some more. And also the first time I'm playing it on my computer on a stream. So we're gonna see how it goes. Okay. Controller settings. Okay. Alright. Okay, so there's not much we can do with that. The joystick is being annoying right now. Changes made. Okay, yes. Oh my goodness, Kali Baba, that sounds like it's been a while. Okay, okay, so I think we could just do a new game for right now, and then I'm gonna just have to see what the moves are, and if I need to try to change anything, I will do that. Oh no, see, I took so long talking, it's now gonna take us through a little bit of the game. Oh well. Oh my goodness. Wow, this game looks like fun. And I do see that we get to blossom stuff. Okay. I don't want too many spoilers. Okay, let's get in the story. New game. Okami. The bead necklace and new game plus. Sounds powerful. Okay, let's have fun. Oh, cherry blossoms! Long ago. And I might read some of this. I also might just let you blossoms and wagamuffins read along with me. And that's right, I have to actually press buttons. A tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nested in a grove, proud and beautiful cherry blossom. Sakura trees! Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god, as it should be. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Oh no. Ah! Blossoms! To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice. Blossoms! So they offered a young lady as a sacrifice to this big monster? That's sad. I don't remember that happening. Although, unfortunately, I can really relate to that. I was kind of sacrificed in the same way. For my dad's stupid bakery. Anyways. At the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Except for maybe this princess. She will be like, hey you, stop it. Why don't you go eat something more your own size instead of a maiden? I'm gonna bite you. Ow. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. Go, Wolfie! Protect! No, don't sacrifice me, but you know what? My dumb dad kinda did, so whatever. But no, we're gonna do something. I don't know what, but we're gonna do something. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. That's a good doggo. That's a good wolfie right there. I give them loving head pats and snacks. That's a good doggo. People assume the wolf to be a familiar of the Orochi. No! That's too good of a wolf to be a familiar of that beast. Fluff that. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. Don't fight him. He's a good doggo. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf. Stop fighting the wolf, you stupid human! But his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Doesn't your dad have a cafe now? Yes. My adopted mama showed me in her scribble that yes, he has a cafe now, but I don't give a fox. He can go on and do his cafe thing. I'm fine and I'm fluffy and I'm happy here doing what I'm doing. My dad can go live his own life, 'cause I'm gonna live mine. And so from now on, we're not even gonna mention that person because I'm living my life free of him. So, princess's orders. No more bringing up dad. I'm not even gonna bring up my dad. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Thank you. I don't mean to get angry, but yeah, like that's part of my past I'm happy to leave behind. And I also want that to be the case so that I can show people that even if you don't have the best beginning, and even if you are around people who suck, you can go on to live an amazing life. Also, I want to just say that even if some things are like simple for the rest of you blossoms and wagamuffins, they may not be very simple for me to do. So it might take a lot more tries to do something, but that doesn't mean that I'm not enjoying the game or that like I don't understand what to do. It could just be my disability doing what it does, which is sometimes foxes me up when I'm trying to do something like simple. So just please keep that in mind. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Of course, it's the most beautiful fluffing maiden. That's ridiculous. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. If someone dare to tell the opposite, we are here to kick them. Okay, that's good to know. I just want my blossoms and wagamuffins to know that there are going to be things that are just very difficult and it just might be like difficult for me. So I'm just keeping that in mind. Determined to put an end to the Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the Beast Cave in place of his beloved. Wasn't that brave and chivalrous? Welcome back, Kazani. Some of the later climbing sections might be tough. Yeah, well, if that happens, I might have my Shimobe help with some of that. I'm sure they won't mind. If that's the case, you'll hear me call for them. But I'm going to try to do as much as I can without assistance. But if there are a couple of places that I do need assistance in, I also want people to be chill about that and not be like, oh no, you're not a real gamer because you had to have some help. Excuse me, I'm a princess and can have help with things. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Gee, I wonder who it is. Could it be the Orochi? Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. But let me guess, it doesn't want to eat a stinky, smelly warrior dude. It wants a beautiful maiden, because of course it does. Because apparently all that beautiful women are just snacks for monsters. That's messed up if you ask me. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. I'm gonna actually put something over there since Because this game is actually nice and can be windowed, I can read the chat at the same time. Okay. The real gamers are the ones who don't let others tell them what a real gamer is. Exactly right, Caslo. Exactly right. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night. But Archie's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. I love the style of this game. It really reminds me of home. In fact, I think it does take place in a version of my homeland. And there's the wolf. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. Yes! Protective wolf! See, that's why I told you, don't fight the wolf. He's a nice wolf. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. It is set in a kind of Japan. I think even the map is shaped that way. It would not surprise me. It's been a while since I played, so it's almost gonna be like I'm playing this for the first time. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Rawr! Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. Whoosh! And you're giving us, I think, a little preview of the brushstrokes we're gonna have to learn. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Go trees! This definitely sounds like the kind of magic that druids would do from what I've heard from my adoptive mama. This sounds like druid stuff. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, oh no! Oh no, I hope nothing bad happens, but it's sounding like something bad's gonna happen. Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson. Oh no! Shiranui! Oh no, chat, I think he's not doing well. In Japanese mythology, Oni believed female virgin blood to give him immortality. Ew, gross. Also scary. Stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Oh no! Shiranui! Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Howl! Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. What about Shiranui? In that instant, the curse that had plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Oh no! Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Oh no! This is so sad already, and we haven't even started the game! Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. Oh no! When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark. Oh, that's so sad! Then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Blossoms! Ragamuffins, what the fluff? Not even playing a game yet, and I already am getting teary. What the fluff? Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed the statue of the wolf within it. Well, that's good, I guess. I guess he gets a statue and a shrine, and there's more cherry blossoms. So at least he's getting blessings. But it's still so sad. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. Ew, what the fluff is going on now? There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. Tsukuyomi Moon Cave? I suppose so. That's kind of funny. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. How could you not notice something like this? That looks pretty foxed up. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? Is this some weird shadowy dude? No, it's question mark, son. No, it couldn't be. Well, what other mystical sword is there? It has a moon on it. What do you fluffing think? and other stuff on it. Look what you did! Well, you just unleashed them from their fluffing steel. Good going. Nice work there, buddy. Nice work. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power. And he's just gonna run. Well, he did it now. Oh, we're fluffed. We're majorly fluffed, guys. Blossoms, this does not look good. Oh no, the poor trees! No! This is terrible! Okay, we got paw prints and stuff. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. Let me guess, it's Kamiki because it's guarded by that statue. The tiny settlement of Kamiki, the village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree and a pretty strong wolf. It is here that the real story begins. Also, I don't know much about warlocks, but from what I've heard from my adoptive mama, yeah, that's pretty much the case right there. Is the statue gonna come to life? Hello? Hi! Wood Sprite, Sakura! Hello, Sakura! How troublesome! This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom! She is very, very showy. Also, wow. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? Some baka removed the seal by removing the sword. That's what happened. It wasn't our fault though, we didn't do it. We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Oh no, not you too! Oh, everybody's dying and stuff. Amaterasu, now is the time. Which I believe Amaterasu is like a sun goddess in Japanese mythology, I believe. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Cool! Look at that! Okami Amaterasu. Such divine white light. Such beauty and grace. Also, that looks really cool. That kind of fiery spinning disc reminds me of my adoptive mama Tiffy. That disc that she rides on. That's pretty cool. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior, whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago, has not changed one bit. Okay, so Amaterasu used to be Shiranui in a past life. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. The eternal flame kitsune. Exactly. That's a pretty good way of describing it. Sniff. Oh, she's getting tired already. She's gonna lay down for a nap. Just like me. Okay, nap time. Oh, what? We can't nap right now. Okay, never mind. Amaterasu. Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. In other words, Amaterasu, this is not nap time. Sleepy Ami, just like Sleepy Sakura. Let's go. Nap time. Never mind that the world is going to fluff. Never mind that. Let's just take a nap. Can't sleep. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to the devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon, which is another word for Japan. But never have the circumstances been worse. Than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What the fox? She's jiggling. What's going on? I have a feeling something very, etchy is about to happen. What is going on? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my room? Chat, what is this? What is this? We're having a calamity right now and we're having something etchy going on. Ho ho ho. Oh no, something is happening. What the heck? What? Did something just pop out of her bubba? Chat, did something just pop out of her bubba like a bug thing? I want to know. I want answers. So we can't take a nap during this calamity, but we have time for etchiness? Sakuya says, what on earth? You again? So you know this little bug? And we got another question mark, son. Ow, are you nuts? Hey, look. It looks like Amaterasu doesn't like you either. You bug. You're bugging people. Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting. That's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? He was. He was taking a nap in your bubba. Well, you are a bug. Because you're bugging people. Stop it. I'm a wandering artist. Welcome back, Gazlo. You are not, like, necessarily... Well, maybe you didn't... What? Yeah, my brain is fluffy. Also, welcome. Alice? Yes. Amaterasu. Oh, late to post the clip. I was gonna say, I didn't think you were late for any of the action. Okay, I get it now. Please excuse my brain fluffiness. Please excuse it. Okay. The name's Isun. Wandering Artist Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Isun, I don't think I want to see your great brush. Not if it's referring to something else. Ah! What the fucks? Hello? So we just got hit in the face with a very sexy scroll thing. Oh, I need to do the head pat redeem. Sorry, Alice. I forgot. Let me do it. Okay. Head pat time. Yes, the head pats are manual. I have to do them myself. Oh, there they are. There are the head pats. I think there's a way that you can make it so that your viewers can interact with stuff on your stream, but I kind of like being able to do it myself. That way, I kind of know what to expect. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just me. All the head pads. I will gladly accept these. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What, you mean the girl that you drew on that piece of paper? I knew you were etchy. It's soon, because now you're even drawing, I don't know what that is. Some kind of beginnings of hentai. I don't know. Just... Ami! Eat him! Eat him! Amaterasu, eat him right now! Eat that stink bug! What's with you, Furball? You look kind of down in the dump. Excuse you! Amaterasu is not a Furball. She is a goddess. Excuse you! Actually, you look kind of familiar. Got it. You look like you look just like that statue of Shiranui. No, duh. I know. He's drawing lewds. Now, if he decided to make a drawing of me, that would be awesome. Oh, she ate him! Yes! And he got back out. Darn it. He would have been some great extra protein. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? No? Ami's got some sense. She gotta have you for a snack. Handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. Yeah, you know what? You're right about that, Isun. You know what you should be covered in? You should be covered in, egg and panko and soy sauce. and wasabi. That's what you should be covered in. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Okay. Don't make me use my prized sword, the Denkomaru, against you. Well, we got bigger problems that we're just now paying more attention to. What's that growling sound? I don't know, Isun. Could it be the big giant problem that we have going on? And why is it so dark anyways? You just now noticed how dark and spooky and gross it looks outside? Wow, for being an artist, your eyes aren't too good, are they, Isun? I'm just saying, it's kind of hard not to notice this. But what do I expect? You were so busy taking a nap in Sakuya's boba and then all this other stuff. Of course you didn't notice. Oh great God, Amaterasu! I'm summoning the power of blossoms! I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on, their spirits lie encased in my fruit. I don't know what that just means, but that sounds kind of lewd. But, okay. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. Okay, so we somehow put a whole village in a piece of fruit? Okay. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. And she became an unblossomed Sakura tree. Okay. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. I see what's going on in chat. I'm not gonna say it. The trees returned to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. Were you not paying attention? Of course you were not paying attention. Because you're just looking at her boba. The villager spirits are being kept inside the fruit. Okay. That's the fruit. Okay, I figured. It's big and pulsating and has some kind of sacred mark on it. I figured that was the fruit in question. That girl said that. If you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Thanks, Isun. You just fluffing ruined naps for me. Now every time I take a nap, I'm gonna be thinking to myself, oh no, if I go to sleep, will the world be at an end when I wake up? Thanks for ruining one of my favorite things. Naps. Okay, so we're moving around, jumping, doing all that stuff. Okay, that's dig. Dig. And this is lunge. And that's bark. Yay, we have a bark button. It's cute. And I think we need to go into this area here to get like powers or something. I think that's what we have to do next. Okay. Before we go in there, though, I'm going to take a drink of water and stretch out my hands. Oh, she's already laying down. That sounds like a good idea. I think Ami and I are gonna get along just fine. She's already laying down, take a nap. Ah, she even yawns. It's so cute. But this is no time for a nap. We got stuff to do. Let's go. I don't know where we are, but it looks pretty cool. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. It's soon we're not in a village. We're in some spiritual place. I can feel it in my big fluffy tail. We're in some kind of spiritual space. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. Okay, pretty standard. Okay. LB to change your point of view. Okay. I see. Okay. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? Excuse me! Did you just insult me? We have not known each other for more than like 10 minutes. And already you're saying I look helpless? Well, fuck you then. We're gonna be fine as long as people tell me what to do. And like I learned how to do stuff. We're gonna be fine. I was seeing if I could dig that up. Okay. It looks like we have a mirror which okay. Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. Gee, thanks, Asun. Gee, thanks for pointing that out. It's not like I could have figured that out or anything. Baka. Let me give you a little advice. Why not? You're gonna give it to us anyway, right? So it's not like I could say no. You should save a number of game files. Yeah, that's true too. That way, you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Good advice. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. This is good advice. Good advice. Look at all those pots, just waiting to be smashed. Well, because we know that's the only reason that pots exist, right? To just smash them. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Like snacks. Press X to bust them with your head. Oh, great. Thank you for becoming a blossom. You rock. Thank you for following. Oh, pods, let me smash. Yes, let me smash them good. Hello there. We are going to be smashing these pots with our thick heads. Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. I think we're going to end up losing a lot of brain cells that way. Just smashing them with our big thick head. At least we're getting some yen that maybe we can use to buy snacks with. I'm doing well today. How are you doing? Just messing around with some Okami. doing good, and I'm glad you're here to join me for a comfy time. Well, that's awesome that you finally caught me when I'm live. I'm kind of testing out this weekend arrangement and kind of early in the afternoons to see how that works for every fluffy. I've already been streaming for a little while today, so I don't know how much Okami we're gonna get to, but I might stream for like maybe 1 more hour, we'll see. But I'm glad that you're with me. And that's okay if you can't stay long. If it's late for you, you need to get sleep. I am the princess of naps, so if you need to go get sleep, you go get sleep. Whoa, hold on there, Furball, get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. I'm sure it does to someone like you, is doing, seeing how much you already like chests already. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Cake. Press A to jump. Then press A again to do a wall jump. Oh my goodness, you never sleep? Well, you need some. Try to get some, okay? But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high, okay? I'm gonna do my best. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places, so keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Okay, Asun, but you know what? I might miss some treasure, and that's okay. And that goes for you in chat, all you blossoms and wagamuffins. I'm gonna try to find as much stuff as I can, but I'm not going to be doing all the treasure hunting because that can be fluffing stressful. So I'm gonna do some if they seem doable, but I'm not gonna stress myself out with finding every little bit and piece of something because I'm a comfy gamer, first of all, so I don't, if things get a little bit too angry, I'm not gonna go for it. And also, you know, I'm just not a completionist, I'm a comfiest. So my goal is to just play as much of something as I can play, not to do a bunch of like treasure hunting and do things that like get too difficult. You know what I mean? We got a Holy Bone S. Amaterasu's favorite snack. Restores 3 units of solar energy. Snacks! And we're gonna bash these and bash that. Get the yen. Okay, so I know there's a lot of collectibles and stuff, but I'm not gonna make that the main focus. It's gonna be difficult enough for me to get through the game, most likely, so I will pick up things as I can, and we're just gonna get any percentage, I guess is what they call that. So there's not gonna be any 100% stuff going on because, yeah, I think trying to do that is just gonna be too difficult for me, and it's also just gonna take away from the fun of just playing the game. So I've heard that Amaterasu was in Marvel vs. Capcom. I think that's cool. So basically, we're gonna just try to any percent, because for me, since I have a lot of things that I'm battling with already, it's if I can just get any percent on a game and complete it, is a big deal. So, that's pretty much what we're gonna go for. It's just like the bare minimum of attempting to get as far in this game as we can, and maybe if we're lucky, complete it. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? My goodness, you are not really paying attention, are you? That's kind of long. Mind if I call you Ami? Go ahead, I think it's a cute nickname. Listen, Ami, ever heard of the spirits of the brush? No, but I'm sure you're about to tell us. And I'm gonna do that head pat redeem. Thank you for the head pats. I'm also gonna get some water. Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Okay, so this is where we learn our brushstroke magic. Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of the many brush techniques that use divine power. Okay, good to know. Let's hope we can do that. And I'm gonna probably stop the head pads here pretty soon. I think right now is probably good. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. Yeah, my emotes are gonna look a little squished. That's just kind of the way it's gonna look with the way that my chat box is right now. Because in order to make it any bigger, I'm gonna have to get a bigger chat window made. So for right now, everything's gonna be kind of squished. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, well, I didn't know that gods could die, but okay. Its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? Well, since we did get to see the beginning of the story, and Shiranui was wielding a bunch of brush powers, I think that's gonna end up being us. Okay, grab these. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. Of course gods can die. God of War series was full of that. Well, I've never played God of War, and where I come from, we kind of view gods like immortal beings. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? I'm sure that's exactly what it is. And it looks like we're gonna need something to do about that. Okay, let's just go ahead and examine this anyway. Okay, River of the Heavens. Alright. Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure that doesn't say anything like more important. Okay. So I'm gonna go over there because we need something to be able to get across that river area, I think, because we can't do anything about this right now. So yeah, I don't think I want to go in there. That looks kind of dangerous. So wow, look at the stars twinkle. And it looks like we have an arrangement of stars, like a constellation. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. I don't... Bah! Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press right back button to draw, and then X to hold the brush, and then X to draw. Okay. This is gonna be... Well, we managed that, but I'm sure it's gonna get a lot more difficult. I'm liking Okami pretty well so far, but we haven't really gotten started. So we have Yomigami. Wife it isn't Mother Amaterasu. Yeah, we did one little dot and we conjured a whole dragon. That's how it works. A scroll dragon. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. No, Sakura speedrun. No. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, called it, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. Stinky Slinky Dragon, yes! I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. He looks so happy in his little profile image. He looks like, it's so cute. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. And we're gonna get a power up. Boop! It went into our fluffiness. And now we have the power. The power of fluff. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Yup! And we're gonna get a whole lot more, hopefully. Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? And that's how you get magic, Sakura. Wow. Yeah, now that you mention it, after I had that weird dream where I met this big foxy looking cloud, and I think they were named Inari, After I met them in my dream, I had a bunch of warmth and internal fluffiness, which I am starting to learn is maybe magic. That would mean you were as good with brushes as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be. Well, now I'm just insulted. Yeah, Inari. And at first I thought, wait, that's kind of funny because the only thing before that dream that I knew was called Inari was a kind of sushi. And now I feel bad because when my guardian introduced themselves and they were all cool in a big fox fluffy cloud thing, it just made me hungry because all I could think of was sushi. And I felt really embarrassed, but there it is. Who else could master this incredible god technique? We got an achievement for unlocking that brush power, so that's cool. We got at least one achievement, so we've accomplished something. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know. Okay, yes. Okay, let's go try to draw. It's gonna look more like scribbling, but whatever. Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? Is soon, you're gonna find out just how magical my fluffiness is. Okay? We got this. There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. Just watch me. After I bash these pots with my thick head. Alright. And then... okay. Well, I'm gonna have to be able to do a little bit better than that in the future, but we did it. Okay, so even though I don't need to practice anymore, I might just do it a little bit more to try to practice. But what I really want to know is, who the heck drew that darn thing? As soon... you're making me angry. I drew that. With my big fluffy tail. Well, I guess that's as good as it's gonna get for now. So I'm gonna have to practice with this a bit more, obviously. No, I want it. Oh no, okay. I need to do a little bit more because I don't have enough. I don't have enough done. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I need to do more. Because that's not enough to get across the whole way. It's honestly a little bit tough. But there's not much that I can do about that right now. It's just kind of the way it is. Okay, now we should be good. And I'm surprised that I did all that while taking a nap. Okay, we did that. The controls for that are not very easy, but it's fine because we're just gonna have to learn our own way of doing it. However we can do it. So it's just gonna take a lot of practice, and a lot of my art is probably gonna look like that. I don't know, Kalibaba. I really don't. I don't know yet. I would rather get used to the way it is, because I think the other buttons are gonna have to be used for other things. So far as I can see in the menu, when I went to go look at controls, I don't know how much you can change them around. I'm gonna have to look at that. It's really nice so far. I really like the atmosphere. And the art is amazing. No, I don't want to ignore the treasure. No, I'm gonna go get the treasure. You bug, let me go get it. Quit nagging me for a second. I'm gonna go get the stupid treasure. It's soon. Stop it. I'm trying to get over to the... I'm trying to get over there. Okay. Okay. You obtained Astral Pouch. Nope, there is no game like it. I mean, I've seen like maybe one or two others that have kind of a similar style, but nothing like this. You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball. The name's Ami. And also the name's Sakura, not Furball. Bug. This Astral Pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Like me when I haven't had breakfast or lunch or dinner. I swallow up lots of food too. Never to be seen again. But yes, we have a pouch for our snacks. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. The power of snacks brings you back from the dead. Chat, I must have the snacks. This gives me all the justification in the world that I need for snacks. They literally bring you back to life. Amazing. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. Okay. I guess now I popped open that chest, you're gonna quit bugging me, and I can bash these pots. We got an apple! Nectar-filled sour apple. Fills Astral Pouch a little. Gives Sakura snacks. Give the snacks. Kali, give me the snacks. Give me snacks. Please give me snacks. Please. Oh well. If I want snacks, I'm gonna have to call my Shimobe. Okay. I'm gonna do that. But only if someone redeems the get snacks. As part of one of my redeems. If someone has the Sakura petals to redeem that, then I can call my Shimobe for snacks. Thank you for the bits. I will use that for snacks. Okay. And so I see that redeem for snacks. So here it goes. Shimobe! Shimobe! Waiting on them. And also, I see the hydrate. I'm gonna do that. Come on in. Please get me snacks. Any kind of snacks. Thank you. I did my hydrate. Thank you for that. I will probably need to hydrate a little bit more. But we got a peach. And we got an orange. I believe orange in Japanese is mikan. I believe that's the word for it. And I think peach is momo. I think. It's been a while. And I know that apple is ringo in Japanese. Okay. And so we got an apple, a peach, and an orange. So we got some healthy snacks. Yes. Okay. So I guess we go in here. Now loading, and we got popcorns. Yes. Okay. So we're back in, I guess, the real world now. Let's see how fast we can run. Okay, we're gathering speed. Go! Let's run! Wolfie, run! What does this sign say? No, I want to examine it, not boop it. Examine. Fountain of Nagi. Okay. Nagi, what's his name doing here? I don't know. We're probably getting close to the village. And Ichigo is strawberry. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna assume up underneath those Shinto gates is probably where we need to go for the village. And stuff. Yeah, we're already sitting down. We're already just taking a seat. Come on in. Thank you for the snacks. Just set them right there. Set them on my left side, please. Oh my goodness! Blossoms! I got given a lot of snacks. Okay. Thank you, Shimobe. Thank you. Thank you for the headbands. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the snacks. Oh my goodness. They brought me so many snacks. I probably should not eat all of those. And we got dumplings. What's the word for dumplings in Japanese? I don't remember. Okay, so we got some popcorn, and we got a little bit of chips, and we got a little bit of Kit Kat. Dango. I think that sounds right, but I don't remember. Doughy balls made from grain. Fills the astro pouch a little bit. We got the money. We got the yen. I see some more pots. So let's go ahead and smash those. Because we never know when we're going to need to buy something. Okay, this looks a little bit interesting. We're gonna just walk very slowly in here. I'm not sure about this. I'm kind of nervous. Ragamuffins, blossoms, I'm a little bit nervous. Oh no! It's closing behind us! See, I knew I had to take it slowly. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. Well, we're gonna have to bust ourselves out. Oh, which probably means some kind of fight. That's gonna be fun. You know what? I'm gonna have a little snack. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil. 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf Shiranui, which is our previous incarnation, I think. No, okay, that sounds familiar. It's gyoza. A dango is a type of dumpling. Oh my goodness, I can't believe in my fluffiness. I forgot it was gyoza. First the River of Heavens and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? I don't know, but I do know you better quit calling me Furball. Boy, this place is a wreck. I see that it's broken, so you know what that means, blossoms and ragamuffins. We're gonna have to dig out our big old brush and make it a whole sword again. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. I mean, they have a lot to do. And if Orochi's back, not even like the powerful gods can do much. You know? Okay, so yep, this is exactly what we're gonna have to do here, so that really was your brushwork all this time. It's soon. No doi. We have a big fluffy tail that we use as our brush. Hello. Although, I don't know. I'm not Ami, but I don't think I'd want to use my big fluffy foxtail as a brush. I don't think I can get the ink out of it once I got the ink in there. And I think that would be pretty gross. How'd you get so good? Exactly, who are you anyways? I am Amaterasu. Hello? I am a goddess. I'm a big fluffy goddess. Hello? I have powers. Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a mouse. Okay. So here we go again. I know I don't need to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway to practice. Yes. Oh look, our big. Oh my goodness. What is that? What is that little mouse doing with such a big sword? Hello? How are you even wielding that? Are you just super strong? So we have Tachigami, who's the little mouse. Well, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. Oh, their voice is cute. Just listen. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine, dedicated to the ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I am at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. We're gonna get booped with power again. Boop! Hey, that was the gun Tachigami. You don't think? What, I do? Really? You're not just being nice. I do? Also, I'm gonna take a minute to stretch out my hands, because, oh my goodness, holding that controller, it takes a little bit. So, yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of a snack too, because I'm gonna need to rest my hands a little bit, because they're kind of getting tired from holding the controller, but we'll at least get to the village, which is where I think we're heading, before probably ending the stream here for tonight, because I think this is enough of a break into Okami, and I can feel my hands starting to get a little tired, so we'll do a little bit more, and we'll get to the save point and the village, the little save mirror disc thing, and then we'll probably call it. So we're eating a little bit of popcorn. I hope it's not like heckin' loud. Me crunching around on this stuff. I might want to cut down the fruit so that the village can be reborn. I think I might do that. I'm just gonna give myself a little bit more of a rest here, just so my hands are not like screaming at me and stuff. I know, it's probably like staring at the same thing. But at least the music and the art's good, so that if I have to stay on the screen for a little bit, like you blossoms and wagamuffins are not gonna be bored. Master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute, if you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. Again, son. Shiranui and Ami are the same soul. They are just reborn. Hello. You know the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? Yes. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi just like the legend. Well, history does repeat itself, as does karmic cycles. I've been reading up on that a little bit from some of the books I have in my room now, and also some of the books I got from Tiffy's library. I've been reading up on some spiritual stuff. How about showing your stuff off to that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Wow. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yes! We drew a single line! Yay for us! I'm sure there are people that would be like, oh, that wasn't very hard. I didn't think you had it in ya, Furball. Stop calling us Furball! Bug! Stop it! It's bugging me! Oh, maybe that's a point. You are a bug. I'm not even in the same league as you. So quit calling me Furball. Hey, Furball. I mean, Amaterasu, I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you! Yes, lucky us. Right, chat? This makes us lucky, right? At least we have a travel companion. He may not be the ideal travel companion, but at least we have one. Oh, that was so cute! Shake, 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 shake. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. Sounds like me. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakura was talking about. The Momo, the peach. Let's go back and give it a shot. Okay. I guess we will do that. Oh, I like how they give you an arrow so that you know what you're doing. I think that makes this game kind of accessible. And like, it at least helps you to know where you're supposed to go. If you're a little bit fluffy-headed like I can be sometimes, that's a good deal. Oh. We managed it, and oops, we cut down some trees. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to cut down the trees. Okay, wait. I'm gonna get the pots. I'm gonna smash the things. When I see them, we got some more dumplings and we got some money. Ah! What is this now? What the? Where did they come from? Ah! Great. We got a battle. And we got some Oni or some demons or imps or something. I don't know. Whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? Right. You know, that divine instrument you have on your back. Oh yeah, you mean my spinny disc mirror thing? That reminds me of TV's disc, yep. What about it? Does it do super slashing damage? Well, press X to use its power against them. Yes. Ah! Take that. Look, Omi. They're like that. They're all grayed out and they got their butts in my face. Gross. Okay. Once you've caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush. No matter how nasty they are, even with their butts in my face. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. Okay. Oh my goodness, we cut them in half. Yes. Okay, we're filling our ink. And we got cherry blossoms for our time and damage. That's probably going to be the only fight that happens on. But yes, we did it. We fought and we won. With the power of Sakura. Okay, let's run on back. Run fast! Grow the blossoms! Yay! Yeah. Okay guys, well, if you gotta go to bed, that's fine. Thank you for hanging out. And we got another battle! I wanna see what happens if I do this. Oh, it damages them still. Well, I guess I just slashed them, and that's cool. So I guess I can choose whether to just beat them up with my divine weapon and all that stuff, or I can slash them. Yeah, I'm not gonna be playing for much longer, because I've already been playing for quite a long time. So I'm just going to make it back to the peach so I can get it off the tree and get the village back. And then I'm gonna save as soon as I can. Make sure to save before then. I think there's a little save area around here somewhere, right? Yes, I will make sure to do that. See, Ami knows how to handle this stuff. Yawn. Take a break. She's so cute. Look at it. Look at it. She's so cute. She just goes nap right there. Just. But too bad. We can't nap right now. We can't nap right now. Oh, look at how cute she is. Look at. Ah! What? Okay, let's not do too much of that because I don't want to fall. I don't want to fall and do something weird. Okay. No, Sakura, go the other way. The way that the big arrow is pointing you. Okay. I probably shouldn't, do this too much. You know what? I'm just gonna leave those. Because I don't want to have anything bad happen to me right now. I don't want to, accidentally die and, fall off a ledge. That would be kind of bad. So, I'm just gonna be very fluffy and careful when I do this because I don't want to fall. Okay. Okay, so we are gonna save right here too. And yes. Okay, so we have saved and we have our first save, so that's good. We're still gonna do the peach thing. And it's creepy again. Beautiful! This is what I like to imagine that maybe I can get to do to the world. Just make it all beautiful. With my love and fluffiness. That's amazing! This is a great game. I really like it so far. Wow, the village has been restored. Sakura, you came through big time. Of course she did. She really was protecting the village. Yes, she was the sacred tree. Hello. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono. Chat, why? Why is he like this? Why? Asun, why are you like this? You are being a pervert to a Sakura tree spirit. I mean nuts. If you know what I mean. I do know what you mean. You stinky bug. Stop it with the hearts. Gross. Gross. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. Alright. Oh. Hello? What is this? A statue? Well, I didn't mean to bonk. I meant to examine. And now I'm barking at him. Okay. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. whatever then. Okay. I think this is the way to the village. I hope so. Uh-oh. Blossoms? Everybody looks like they've been turned to a statue. Examine. No, don't bark at it. Or bark at it, but okay. We don't have time to stroll around reading all the signs. Excuse me! Soon, I'm just trying to find out where I am. Hey, I'm gonna assume this is a village. Because this looks like a village. What? This is not... Okay. So we're gonna save again. And we're gonna do a new save. Okay. So this is Kamiki Village. Yay, we made it. But on the bad side, everybody seems to have been turned to stone. So that's not good. Okay, so we are going to call the stream here tonight, Blossoms, because I think we've done a good amount. It's been 5 hours, which is a lot more than I typically do, and we played a lot of different games. So I think this is a good place to stop for now. And so we're going to quit. That way I can get a nap and Ami can get a nap. Yes.